Eric Restic takes the snap, looks left, throws left for the back corner of the end zone, and it is knocked away and intercepted by Central Catholic down the right sideline. He may go 30, 40, 50. 2013 state champions are the Central Catholic Rams.
You may be wondering how we got here. Well, there was a drive that would describe the 2015 Jesuit Crusaders forever. And how did we get to this so-called drive? Well, we have to go back to a team with 36 seniors, a 3-year starting quarterback, and a 10-year championship drought.
So we got into Providence Park. I was nervous. I was out of my mind. I didn't talk to anyone. Kind of that whole day. I was insanely nervous in the locker room. Everybody was, especially the seniors.
We went out knowing that we were going to earn respect by how we competed on the field. It wasn't much about our opponent as it was about us just earning everybody's respect on how we played the game.
If respect is what they were looking for, they found it. Each team laying devastating hits on their opponent. You could tell neither team was going to let the other take the title without a fight. Westland stopped Jesuit on the goal line, showing off their defensive power, and Jesuit started leaving marks on Westland helmets. By the end of the first quarter, the score was 0-0. By the time the second quarter rolled around, Jesuit was able to find a crack, and Eric Restic rushed to the scene for a touchdown, but the field goal was missed. During the third quarter, Eric found Kyle Hamper for their second touchdown. This time, the field goal was made, and the score became 13-0 by the start of the fourth. It seemed the game was all but over for the Crusaders.
There's a lot of thoughts that go through your mind. You're at that point. I'm looking at how many timeouts do I have left. How do we get the ball down the field to have an opportunity to win this game? Put the ball in Eric's hands and do some stuff that we're capable of doing. Make plays, don't have penalties. All kinds of stuff's going through your mind. But the one thing that I knew was that our guys wouldn't panic. We hadn't been behind a whole lot, but it's a group of guys that have fought through adversity, have been injured in the state playoffs, knows what it's all about, has been there before, and they just have to make plays.
The Sheldon game, the second game of the year, we kind of learned how to deal with situations where the clock is kind of running down. We have to make key plays in situations. So it was kind of just as soon as we went down, we knew it was time to go score and then win the game.
We're going to go score and win a state championship, and there's no stopping us on this drive. It was just kind of a conviction that we were going to go out and do it, and I don't think anybody didn't believe that we were going to go score. It was huge for us, just kind of that mentality going through that drive. We had a couple third and longs. One where I threw it to Matthew. He was my third check down on the entire play. I went from Kyle to Isaiah back to Matthew. I wasn't really nervous though. It was weird. I just kind of got in the game. It kind of been flowing the whole game, just playing offense and defense. I was just kind of tired, but ready to finish off that last drive. So going into it, wasn't necessarily nervous. I just knew what we had to do, put our minds to it, and go and win a state championship.
It's third down. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the game. Over 60 yards left to cover. Now is the time for a miracle. And Coach Potter decides to try out a new play that they've been working on.
Well, I called the play, but it sure didn't look very good. It looked great in practice. Man, in practice, Hamper was wide open. There was nobody around him. And when we ran this in the game, there was 2 guys, if not 3 back there. And it was not a very good play. But we talk about this all the time, is that players make plays. And you know, Matthew says that it was one of the worst passes he ever thrown in his life. It went up there and it didn't go as far as he wanted to throw it. But it was probably the perfect pass because it allowed Kyle to stop, plant his foot, and come back. And then Kyle is a winner, and he's going to make things happen. And he went up and took the ball away from everybody. And it was crucial to us at that time to get us into a situation to win the game. But again, definitely the play calling was not superb in that play, but the play of their athletes was superb.
The game is now in the players' hands. No more trick up coach's sleeve. It's time to earn your respect and your title. Following that play, Jesuit went on to get 2 more first downs, slowly converging on the goal line. And then, just like that, you're in the lead.
Now my heart's in my throat as we're trying to stop them, and they make a couple of big plays and that kind of stuff. But on the 4th down heave, the ball got knocked up in the air, and that's probably when I was the most scared of all, when I saw the ball up in the air and thinking, is one of their guys going to come diving in and make the catch there right at the end? But yet it was our guy who come in. You know.
That's it. That's how we got here, as state champions.
Anytime you go through a season that culminates in a state championship, or you win your last game that you have an opportunity to play, there's a feeling of a sense of satisfaction, just an accomplishment that you put in so much time and energy and effort throughout the year. And I saw guys, you know, with tears in their eyes, and even I get emotional right now. I mean, I remember Eric coming up to me and we were both crying, and he said, as a sophomore I cried because I thought we could have won this game and I didn't quite get it done. As a senior I'm crying because I'm so happy that I did get it done. And those are special. So as I tear up right now, I'm looking at guys that I got to coach for 3 years who put it on the line every single play. And the emotion is right on the edge about how important the team is.